Uh, there you go. We're recording. I'm
Computer.
paying for Zoom.
Yes, you
You know
did.
that, right? Huh?
Are,
Say that again?
that must be new. It
That
must be
what?
new
No, I have a
that
paid version of Zoom.
you do.
Yes, I just don't use it because I do Twitch. But since we're here, we can do this.
Oh,
Yeah. And plus it's like
I mean, why
50,
did you been
15 bucks
paying like $15 a month?
in case of times like this. There you go. Hello.
I think you broke up, or did I break up?
Well, I think on my end, it looks like you broke up. And on your end, it probably looks like I broke up.
Yeah. So, but I don't know who actually broke up.
There you go. It was a tie
Oh,
or a draw.
so the new French Prince of Bel Air remake.
Uh-huh.
It's not a comedy. It's a drama.
I'm in shock.
So
It's
yeah.
it's not a comedy.
So you know, all right. So you know how
Is Will
the
Smith producing
original
it at
Fresh
least?
Prince. Yeah, he's producing it. He might
Okay.
even be in it. I don't know if he's not in it
It
or
would
not.
be.
Not the Fresh
I
Prince.
think it would be weird if he's Uncle Phil.
Yeah, but the funniest part about it is, so you know how the original one had the rap,
Uh-huh.
like born in, well, how did it go? It was
In West
well,
Philadelphia,
this is a
born and
story about
raised
how it
on a
became
playground is
the
where I
Fresh
spent most
Prince
of
of
my
Bel Air.
days.
You remember the rap, right?
I remember that much of it. You don't remember like even the beat, or you just can't keep a beat? Are you rhythmless nation? Right, you're freezing up. My question is, do you not remember the beat of the song, or you are just rhythmically challenged black man?
Well, both.
and
But so
and are you using your sister's Wi-Fi or no? Because you did freeze up again.
I am
Are you,
using the Wi-Fi. So I am. I don't think it might be me. I have 4 bars, so it should be
yeah,
fine.
I got 5 bars. So, but
Yeah.
what was I
Oh,
gonna
so
say?
now only difference is since it's a drama.
Mm-hmm.
When he does the rap, instead of
Yeah,
rapping it like a rap, he reads it like like it's
spoken
serious.
word, like
Yeah,
spoken
he's
word.
like, yeah, like, and this is how I became the Fresh Prince
It's a
of Bel Air.
better.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Watch the trailer. The trailer is the rap, right?
Oh,
And it shows this kid like he's in water and he's like drowning and he's falling in the water. And
uh-huh.
then Will Smith is reading the lyrics, so he's like, and this is how I became the
But but
Fresh Prince
but
of Bel Air.
remember the lyrics. So you're telling me he's actually just speaking in West Philadelphia, born and raised in the
Yeah, yeah,
playground of West. Are
yeah.
you?
But he's saying it all serious. He's like, in West Philadelphia, I was born and I was
and,
raised.
oh
But this
no,
is a story
doesn't
about
sound
how I
good.
became the
This
Fresh
has to
Prince.
be this has to be on Netflix or some like.
No, no. So on the Peacock. So
Oh, okay, so it's on app. It's
the
on the NBC app.
well it's their
It's going to be actually be
stream.
on the channel. It's going to be on NBC. No.
No, no. NBC has a streaming channel
Yeah.
called
So it's just going to be on the app.
Peacock.
Yeah, it's just going to be on the app. Okay. Because I couldn't imagine them trying to do a serious version of Fresh Prince of Bel Air and have it on like primetime national TV. I don't know if you missed all of that. Did you miss
Yeah,
all of it or
I don't know if
some
you
of it?
call it. I just call it the streaming channel.
No, but I mean, like, I couldn't imagine, like, I think now it's, they still have prime time, they still have Nielsen ratings. So there's no way I could see a serious version of Fresh Prince of Bel Air on prime
No,
time TV.
no, it was CBS.
Huh? Peacock is NBC.
Like, you know how CBS Paramount?
Yes.
But like all the Star Trek shows comes on the Paramount streaming channel, but
Yeah.
it's not on CBS.
Not on CBS. Yeah. So that's what they're
Yeah,
gonna do with Fresh Prince. That I could understand. But
shows
like,
they have you know the
I swear. So on your end,
this might
I'm not
well, yeah,
freezing,
like
right?
they have a couple of shows on actually pretty good. One's called like The Girl in the Woods. Then they have the Da Vinci Code TV show.
Oof. I wonder what
That
that
was
is. That gonna be like X-Files? How's that gonna work?
well, it's kind of like, yeah, it's basically like X-File, but it's one story.
Okay.
It's not like a like each episode is not a new story. It's like
Mhm.
one story that plays out through. I watched the first 4
It's
episodes,
like a
but
mystery.
yeah, but it's not really that fitting. Eddie Lizard's in it. Is it?
Eddie
Lizard?
is
Is it?
is he Eddie
Lizard, yeah.
Lizard? Like sounds like a character from freaking Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's always the weirdest actor because he's like a transvestite.
Is he? Or hermaphrodite? He is born with
He
two
always
genitals?
he plays transvestite.
Ah. He's trans typecast.
No, he's
Trans
a he's a transvestite.
oh.
He
I
calls
don't
himself a woman. He,
I think he's just
he
transgender. It's
no
transgender.
no no he I think he identifies as a woman.
So doesn't that just make him trans? I don't think you have to put the vestite on it.
Trans short for transvestite.
Okay, then just say trans.
You do know
Because when
that,
you
right?
say transvestite, you sound like an old person. Like you sound like Joe Biden saying Negro or something. Yes. You don't think you sound like Joe Biden saying Negro when you say he's a transvestite?
No. When you say trans
Uh-huh.
is just
It's short for transvestite. But
yeah.
we're in 2021. Nobody says transvestite. They just say trans.
No, everyone says transvestite if you're not using the short. It's like if I call you Ish versus Ishmael.
That's my nickname.
Say Ish. Sometimes you say Ish. It's just a short word.
Uh,
At least
Shorthand.
I think.
Because see,
I'm
because
not
I
I'm
think
not up on
I think
the
trans is
customs
short
of
for transgender.
transvestites.
Like the word is morphed. Like it's short for transgender, which morphed from transvestite, correct? Trans
No,
is short for transgender. Transgender is
I
now
think I think
transvestite.
transvestite, transgender. I don't
Trans.
know. Yeah, I
I
have
think
no idea. Like if there's a difference between transgender and transvestite. I think they're just all terms.
they're all glued up. I
Yeah,
don't know
like
what
yeah.
you call it.
I don't know the I broke a button.
What did you break
I broke a button.
on your phone?
I broke a button on my coat.
Uh,
On my coat.
I don't think
It's
you
not
literally
it's not a
broke
big
the button or you ripped the button. I don't know. I think that's just semantics.
oh, the button's on a like a hoop
Oh,
and the hoop broke.
okay. I don't know. I'd have to see it.
But yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just
Mm.
it's the winter time. And
Yes. And you've
of
been
course
taking
cold in the
your
winter.
gorilla biscuits, so you don't know you're in strength anymore.
Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm just getting bigger. Just popped it with the muscles. Grr.
Fucking gorilla.
But yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. I saw the trailer, The Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Now,
Oh,
where
but
did you see the
you know,
trailer? On
so
TikTok?
it's a. Oh no, just now, right before I came on. But
Um,
so because it's a drama, it's not called The Fresh Prince of Bel Air anymore.
what is it called? The
It's
Prince?
called no, it's called Bel Air.
I think he's trying to go for like he's trying to build his own universe like 50 Cent or something like that. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
maybe. I just
like the
watched
Smith
King
verse.
Richard.
It's gonna be the Smith verse. Oh well, we'll talk about that later. Like I guess we'll get started now. We've been recording for a bit. Hi gang, welcome to the Gator Gamer, no, the Gamer Gator and the Heathen podcast. This is a old school version. We used to use Zoom a lot. Then I got a computer and I hooked it all up. So you're not gonna see the fancy background bells and whistles because yeah, we're not on Twitch right now. I'm going to record this on here and then we'll upload it on Zoom and all the social media platforms there. I got home and I want to show you my lovely screen here, if it'll come up shortly. So yeah, this is what my screen looked like right now. Boom, yeah, that is what my screen looks like. So as you can see in that corner right there, I put this clamp thing and I didn't realize it was going to break the monitor. So yeah, so my headquarters is down. Ish one is down, but now the screen's working again. So I don't know. It comes and goes, but we're doing this for the time being. So yeah, so this is the kind of what you guys always see. But yeah, that's what I get to look at. But yeah, so I don't know what you're frozen again. I'll wait for you to come back because I don't know how much you heard or didn't hear. Hello?
I cut off my VPN just to see if that would help.
Hmm. Well, I don't know how much you heard or didn't hear, but I was gonna
I heard
say is, what'd you hear?
no, I heard you doing your thing.
Oh, okay.
I think because you're recording,
Uh-huh.
you probably won't break up. It'll probably be me that breaks up, right?
Okay. I
Because it's recording from your phone, or
mhm.
maybe not. Maybe it records from the cloud. So I don't know. We'll have
uh,
to see when we play back.
yes.
But I turned off my VPN,
Mhm. Okay.
so
Well,
that should help.
all right. So, well, I wanted to recap on tons of the lovely information. I want to start off with some good news, so we'll leave the verdict stuff for later. I performed on last Thursday at the lovely Comedy Chateau. Bombed miserably. That I think I bombed, but my friends who came out, they said, "Oh, you did okay," but I'm like, I didn't feel like I did my best stuff. So it was just like a weird, and this,
Well, it's a good test.
yeah, but I mean, like I
It's
think
a good test for your friends. I mean,
hmm,
the the ones that told you you didn't bomb,
no.
they're not good friends because they're lying. So
Well, they haven't
whoever
seen
told
me.
you you bombed, that's
Uh-huh.
your good friend.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
that's
when you
why
have a booger in your
the
nose.
compliment. Yeah,
Right?
go ahead. What were you saying? If
Yeah.
you have a booger in your
Oh, I
nose,
said like when you
a
have a
real
booger
friend
in
will
your
tell you
nose,
that.
only your real friends will tell you.
Mm. I'm that guy. Like I once saw a guy
Yep.
on a bus. He still had like I think a sock was hanging off his ass because he just got his pants from the laundry. And I said, hey, guy, you got a sock on your butt. He said, oh, thank you. I was going to an interview. So like imagine if he walks into an interview and then as he leaves, he still got that sock on his ass. He's like, the guy's gonna think I'm like, what a loser. I'm like, dude. Like, yeah, and I even got tips at the Hollywood Bowl for saying like, hey, like somebody would smile, and then if they had like makeup on their teeth, I'm like, hey, so you know, you still got makeup on your teeth, so just watch out. I tell people the harsh truths, I guess.
Yeah, that's good. I
But
mean,
I
I'll
wanted to
tell
tell
the
you more
truth.
about the con.
The,
I want to tell you about the performance. So after I invited my crush at work. I think I have a work wife now. So like I invited my crush from work to come see me. She said she wasn't gonna go, that she was gonna go to my Sunday performance. And then she ended up showing up and oh my God. Like I've never seen her like wearing like I guess more dressed up clothes. Like I know she was cute, but like she like had her breasts all out. Like she was wearing like these jeans that I've never seen her wear and heels. I was like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. And I think that's what caused my performance to suffer. It's just something I got to get over. But I was like, and she brought a girlfriend, not a guy friend, which I hear is a good sign as well. Because if she brings a guy friend, then it's like, okay, well, I'm in the friend
well,
zone.
is the girlfriend hot?
She's okay. I mean, she's
No, I mean, cause I'll come down and visit. We'll go on a double date.
was that your setup to weasel your way in? What a heathen,
Oh,
folks! What a heathen.
so someone's got to take the grenade.
Okay, I'm not gonna call my friend's girlfriend a grenade. She's not a landmine that you need to sacrifice yourself for. Okay, but no, but like it's weird. But it's like I don't know if I want to like do I have to put a label or do I have to say hey, are we a thing? Like I don't know how to approach it anymore. Cause like I wasn't expecting to come
Don't
out
you
and be dressed
ever
up.
for the rest of your life ever
What?
do that? Don't
Do
ever
what?
do that.
Don't
What
ever
you
do that.
just said.
Are we a
Don't
thing?
ever walk up to a girl and it's like, are, are you my girlfriend? That's
Well,
like
I don't want to say that, but I do want to let her
that's
know,
like
hey,
13-year-old shit, huh?
well, I am a guy who's bad at picking up signs on whether she likes me or not. But it's like
Well,
we
I
still
mean,
haven't really gone out.
if you have to ask,
Mm.
it's probably not it's not there.
Hmm.
Like like
That's
maybe if she's like I'm pregnant, then maybe you're like, are you my girlfriend? Maybe then, maybe. Uh,
well,
but
no, but I mean, like it's because I mean we're like I grab her and stuff at work. Like I'm always like
well,
pinching her
like you can have a
on the
discussion
wrist.
like the exclusive discussion.
Um, like, are you
Like
talking to anybody else, or am I talking to anybody else,
no
or should we
like
stop talking about
no
it?
you'd say like we've been dating for a certain I would like to for our relationship to be exclusive.
Mm.
Like maybe you have that discussion,
Mm.
but you don't have the are you my girlfriend discussion. That's like that's weird.
Well, you're looking at the weirdest guy in the world. So what can I say?
And
I'm
that's
out of
like
this world.
that's really it's bad that I'm more social than you because like I have Asperger's.
I've never seen this Asperger's that you speak of, sir. If you have Asperger's, it's a surprise.
Well, it's not Asperger's isn't like it's not like something you see. It's not like a it's not like your nose turns red.
But I mean, I'd notice it more. Like if in all our conversations, not like you just like Kennedy was shot
apparently
by.
you no Asperger's is just like it just means that I'm basically socially retarded.
Uh, and
Like
that this
all
I
it
can
means is
attest to.
like when people laugh and shit.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't know what the hell they're laughing about. And when I laugh, people don't know what I'm laughing about. That's like basically what it means.
Okay.
Like half the time when if like everyone's laughing and
Um,
then I'm laughing with them, it just means I'm just laughing because they're laughing because I know you're
mm,
supposed to do that.
mm. But then another thing
Like when you
happened.
go like, ah,
But then another thing
like
happened like over the weekend. It's like, so I asked her, hey, do you like to dance? Or can you dance? Please tell me you can dance. She says, it depends. I'm like, what does it depend on? It's either a yes or no question. I don't think we're going river dancing. Like if I ask you if you can dance, if she says no, then I never take her to a club. It's like,
no, but she's a girls. All girls know how to dance.
Well, this one says it depends. Not she
Well,
didn't
no,
say
that's because it's different for girls. All girls have to do is shake their ass and tits.
uh-huh.
It's not much to dancing for girls. Like
But
guys
then
have to know how
but
to dance.
if she did know how to do that and it's that easy, she would just say yes, correct?
No, because like so like girls are different because like so guys lead, right?
Uh-huh.
So like
You can't
as
put your
long
phone
as
on a mount or anything, can you? Because now it's just shaking a lot.
I don't it's in my hand, that's why.
But I mean, it's normally in your hand, but this time it's shaking.
That's because
And
normally it's not 2 o'clock in the morning. But no, like so for girls, when you dance with a girl,
uh-huh.
you lead the girl.
Just so you know, I have no visual on you. Your screen is
So
frozen.
like girl girls dancing is basically on you. Maybe that's
Hmm.
what she was saying. It depends if you know how to dance.
Oh, well, I know how to dance. So,
Well, yeah. So like, cause a girl just they go off the guy,
hmm. Well, we're
and
gonna have
like
to see on that.
if you were like maybe if you were like some break dancer, then she'd say I don't know how to dance. But as
Yeah,
long as you,
I mean that's what I do. Like I literally go like I don't go to clubs really to like I don't go to bars. I have to have a if I go out to anything, it has to have a dance floor. Because if it doesn't have a dance floor, I'm gonna be miserable because I can't get down.
the only dance I know is a lawnmower, man. Just start that shit up and push it. That's all I can do. Start it up. You
and,
know, you got
and,
boom, boom, and then you
and
push
how
it.
long? But how long did it take you to get that move down the lawnmower?
That's the same move I've been doing since the seventh grade, man.
Yeah, but that was where. And then also Saturday night, I went to like an underground concert that I like. A friend of mine just invited me. Hey, we're going to see Rick Ross, and Rick
Oh yeah,
Ross
I
actually
saw
showed up.
your.
That was
Is that
freaking
like
phenomenal.
the Snoop Dogg Rick?
The Snoop Dogg Rick
No, that's
Ross.
like
What
Rick.
is? Huh? What are we talking about now?
Like
Rick
as
Ross, the
Rick
rapper.
Ross, the
Freeway
dude
Rick Ross.
from the '60s. I
No,
mean, from the '70s.
no. Rick Ross is modern hip hop artist. It's like probably late 2000s to now. He's a hip hop artist.
All right,
One of
I
the
think
best comedians.
I'm thinking about Slick Ross.
Yes. No, Slick Rick. Slick Rick has a patch over one of his eyes. And he is probably 60 years old, 60 to 70 years old.
Yeah, so yeah, he's a Lottie Dottie guy, right?
Yes, Lottie Dottie, me likes to potty.
Yeah, all
Okay.
right, that's what I thought you were talking about.
Well, yeah, I didn't even want to play. I didn't want to be on my phone the whole time. So like I just did a quick little thing with him, and then I was just trying to enjoy myself because the place is small. I think it only fit like 70 to 100 people, so it was like a small venue, but it was still popping though.
How much do you weigh?
Huh? One 155, which is surprising. I thought I was still like
And
back
you're
to
like,
one
what? What are you like? 5'8", 5'9"?
five, no, 5'6". I say 5'8", but I'm like not even 5'6", 5'7".
I didn't realize you were so skinny.
Uh, I don't know what to tell you. I've got high metabolism. I still eat junk food, which is why I think I should be 300 pounds.
Cause I'm 5'4" and I'm 200 pounds.
But you also eat Gorilla biscuits for breakfast. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's true.
So what have you been up to, sir?
I
Besides
just
driving your 5 hours?
well, I've decided I have to put cardio in my workout routine.
Because your legs are
Cause
skinny?
no, cause I was putting on my socks,
Uh-huh.
and then after I put on my socks, I was winded. So I was like, uh-oh, gotta start doing cardio.
Uh-huh. Or I don't know, try putting on your socks lying down, then you won't get so winded. But
Yeah,
then you look,
maybe it's because I'm not flexible, because
there you
I
go.
have to like grab my foot and like
Um,
yank it all the way up
holy shit.
to get on my socks because I have no flexibility.
Huh. But I mean, like, have you thought about doing yoga or putting like I don't know, stretching exercises into your workout? Hello? Have you thought about putting like stretching or yoga into your workout? Like
So you
meditation?
said you saw Hawkeyes or you did not?
Huh? What?
Hawkeyes.
No, I haven't seen it yet. It just came out. Like literally what? Today?
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it came out last week because there's 2 episodes up. Did they drop two at once?
I'm pretty sure like all the advertisements I've seen for it was saying it comes out the 24th, which is
Oh,
today.
maybe, yeah. I was surprised because there was 2 episodes, so I thought it happened last week and I
Oh,
missed it.
no,
But
no,
maybe they just dropped two. Did
yeah.
you there's a show that I highly recommend. It's called The Fountain. I believe the first season's done now, but it was amazing.
But what was it about?
Oh, it's a sci-fi show. It's
Wait, did you not talk about this last time? Last episode?
maybe I talked about an episode, but I didn't know the
Oh,
whole thing was done. I
mm,
watched them all, and it's really really good. It's like it's it's interesting. I liked it a lot. It's it's a sci-fi, but
I'm pretty sure you
it
talked
would
about this.
take it would yeah, it would probably take me like an hour to explain it because it's a little complicated. But it's
Mm,
basically about there's like an emperor,
mm,
and he's like they're like thousands of years old because what they do is they keep cloning themselves, and there's
okay.
there's always 3 clones of like the young one, the the middle-aged one, and then the
Mm-hmm.
older one.
Mm-hmm.
And like the middle-aged one is the emperor, and then the young one is they teach the young one, but it's a clone, so they're just cloning themselves over and over again.
Hold on, they're cloning just the emperor or they're cloning the whole civilization?
No, so just the emperor. So it's
Uh-huh.
basically in order to have like a really stable monarchy, you would want the monarch to live like a long time, because the only real problem with the monarchy is if the monarch dies, and then
Uh-huh.
that throws everything into chaos.
Uh-huh. So if this monarch dies,
Do
they
you
literally already
understand?
have it. Yeah, so if this monarch dies, they already have his next in line already in the wings.
Did you?
Don't know what you're trying to say.
Well, it's not even next in line. It's him. It's like it's a clone. So it's the
Um,
same exact person
um,
in
but still,
theory,
even if it's a clone, it's like the human mind might see
which is why it makes for a
something
good
different.
sci-fi.
The human mind will see something different, even though they're looking at the same thing,
Because it's
even though it's a clone.
well, yeah, well that's kind of the whole point. The point is like if your leader is a clone of himself over and over again, like does the empire get stale because there's no new,
Um, New ideas,
which
new
is
thoughts.
the point of the that's the because sci-fi, that's sci-fis are about asking like a scientific question, right?
So, all
It's
right.
the
So,
difference between a sci-fi and a fantasy is a sci-fi asks that that scientific question, which makes
and
it science fiction.
a fantasy doesn't ask
Which is
questions.
why like Star Wars isn't a sci-fi, right? Well, like so, fantasy is a little different. Like when you look at Star Trek
Mm.
and you look at Star Wars, right?
Yes.
Star Wars is a fantasy, and Star Trek is a science fiction.
Oh. Because Star Trek asks questions. Yes. But see, I think that I
Well, one,
it
because it
does
asks
I like it.
scientific questions, and two, every every aspect of Star Trek is real, as in it's scientifically possible.
Uh,
But Star Wars is not scientifically possible.
okay. I don't
So
know.
like when you see like a when you see a TIE fighter,
Okay.
a TIE fighter a TIE fighter can't
Can
really
never.
fly.
Uh, well, that would be a
But
story for another day.
the
I really wanted to
U.S.
get into the.
Enterprise,
I was gonna say
the U.S. Enterprise is
I want to say I really wanted to get into verdicts and the trials of the century that just happened because it feel like we're going spinning out of control.
well. The weird thing is we're not spinning out of control because the verdicts happen just like they were supposed to.
But I still think it says a lot about society, especially with the. I think it says more about society with the Ahmad Arbery one more than Kyle Rittenhouse. But even the Kyle Rittenhouse one is gonna say a lot about the future because like I don't see Kyle Rittenhouse living a normal life after this. Like I think there's rumors
Well,
that
I
he's
mean, he's gonna be a multimillionaire.
okay, but I don't think like I think people who don't like him, if let's say they have to, I don't know, he goes into a place, my name's Kyle, like you look like that kid who was on TV for shooting those two guys. Like somebody's gonna spit in his food. So it's like I don't
Well, yeah,
know.
I mean, except now Kyle Rittenhouse is gonna be a multimillionaire with a bodyguard. So if you spit his food, they'll probably beat the shit out of you.
He will do what? Oh, the bodyguard will beat the shit out of
Kyle
you.
Rittenhouse is gonna be a well, no, I mean, Kyle Rittenhouse is gonna sue the media for hundreds of millions of dollars.
Hundreds of millions?
Yeah, the kids
Oh, he can sue
the
for as
kid
much as he wants,
the
but is he gonna actually get it? That's the thing.
well, no, I mean, he's gonna get hundreds of millions of dollars. The
Hundreds
other
of
kid
millions.
got $100 million, and it wasn't even half as bad.
What other kid? What other kid are you
The
talking
you remember the white kid who was the Native American was yelling at him?
Oh, okay.
Do you
Okay,
remember
yeah,
that?
vaguely. Like I never got the story. So he was wearing a MAGA hat.
You're
He was at a
you're
rally.
breaking up a lot. Am I breaking up to you?
Yes, occasionally. But I mean, like I know on my end, your screen freezes. I don't know if my screen's freezing on your end.
But it is. But you still hear me?
Most of the time. But there's a time where there's like a 10-second pause.
So the
But
kid who got yelled at by the Native American,
uh-huh.
he won, I think, $100 million
From who?
from the CNN and MSNBC,
And why was he getting that money?
because you're not allowed to do that. It's a libel suit or
Hold on.
slander.
I still don't know what happened. Why was he
Because so remember, all the news media was saying Kyle Rittenhouse was a white supremacist.
yes,
Yeah, so he's gonna sue all of them for that.
who said he was a white supremacist? If they didn't say he was a white supremacist, he can't sue them, correct?
But they all said it. CNN said it. MSNBC said it. Joe Biden said it. Like they're all getting sued
Hmm.
because like not only like was he not a white supremacist, there was not one piece of evidence at all in which they could have used to say that he's a white supremacist. So they just made it up.
So him posing with the Proud Boys and throwing up the OK sign,
Well,
whatever sign he was using.
well, for one thing, Proud Boys Proud Boys are led by a black person.
So even if they were led by a black person, they can't be a white supremacist group?
Does that, can you answer that question for yourself?
Well, no, I'm asking you. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter what race the what it does. It shouldn't matter what race the organization person is. Whatever the group stands for is what they stand for. They don't stand
But
for black
there's
police.
no such thing as a white supremacist group with a
Mhm.
black leader. That's impossible.
Why would it be impossible? Because there are black people who believe in a lot of white supremacist ideals. So,
No,
so
no,
that person can't be on the
there is not. It's not possible. Do you know what a white supremacist is, right?
neo-Nazi,
No, a white supremacist is someone who believes in a white national ethno state.
and there are black people who believe that. Yes.
No, like you can't have a black person that leads a white supremacist group because then you're not a white supremacist. White supremacist, like like you know how people say I'm not racist because I have a black friend.
Okay.
That's actually true because if you're racist, you don't have a black friend. If you have a black friend, you're not racist.
But let's say you considered him to be a friend, but he didn't consider you a friend. Are you still friends?
If you're the racist
Uh-huh.
and you consider the black person your friend,
Uh-huh.
you're not racist.
But even if it's just that one guy, like you consider like your mail, your postal man, your friend. Like he doesn't even know you, but you're like, oh hey, hi Bob, hi Jim.
Well, I mean, then for you're not a racist, and on top of that, you're probably stupid. I don't know. So you're a stupid person who's not a racist.
Hmm.
But you can't have one thing. The Proud Boys aren't white supremacists. Like the Proud Boys can sue for people calling them white supremacists because they're not white supremacists. There's nothing in the Proud Boys.
Why haven't
Huh?
they? Why haven't they?
I don't know that they haven't.
Huh?
I don't keep. I don't keep.
You think if they had, that wouldn't make the news?
Well, I mean, it depends on how they did it. Like, I mean, the news retracts stories about them. So
Huh.
I think the like they definitely can sue, but it's a little different. But they would have a case. I don't know if like you have to look that up. But the
Why would
Proud
it be
Boys aren't
different?
white
Because
supremacists,
they're a company and not a
and
private citizen?
they were calling Kyle Rittenhouse a white.
You're gonna probably have to repeat that. You were saying they were calling
This isn't
Kyle.
allowed to make shit.
No, I think you got to repeat what you said because you were saying they were calling Kyle Rittenhouse a white supremacist, even though he wasn't. Freezing up again.
Calling Kyle Rittenhouse a white supremacist before the thing with the Proud Boys.
Hmm. Okay. Well, wait, but okay. So you're saying that because they now, so you're saying that if they had done it after he posed with
No,
the,
no, no. They would still you'd still be able to sue them because I mean you're not allowed to make shit up.
hmm.
So they can't make a statement without fact that's not true. That's slander or libel. So one's print and one's spoken. So I don't know which one's print. Like if you do it in print, it's libel or slander, and if you do it in spoken, it's like it's the other one. I'm not sure which one's which. I have to look it up.
I'd like to see how he's going to get the money out of the president of the United States. The companies,
You can. No, no. He would just personally sue Joe Biden.
oh, okay.
Like Joe Biden's the one that said it, so like you wouldn't be suing the United States, you'd just be suing
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. They might
Hmm.
have for him to get out of office. Like you might, the big payday is
He might not be old enough.
gonna
I
be
mean,
against MSNBC.
he's already pretty old. It's like you can't just wait like 2 weeks.
Huh?
Like you're saying that he might be asked to step down from being president, but I'm just like, can't just wait 2 weeks. I mean, he's
No,
still,
no, no. Oh, yeah. He might have to just wait for him not to be president because they tried to sue Donald Trump, but he said you can't sue me because I'm president. So they had to wait to after. But the big money is going to be against CNN and MSNBC and all the anchors, like the news people that said it, like he'll sue them, like he'll sue like Don Lemon and all those guys. Like I think he's got a case, like and then plus he's getting money from all those fundraising. He might even be able to sue GoFundMe.
wait, why would he be able to sue GoFundMe now?
Well, GoFundMe. So there was people raised money for Kyle Rittenhouse defense,
Mm-hmm.
but GoFundMe, they said we don't allow for people accused of violence. It's
Okay.
not true. There's a bunch of GoFundMe violent crime.
What ones have you ever seen or heard of? Like somebody
There
else
was
you
yeah, there
trial
was
for?
a black dude. There was a black dude. There were these kids. They rode their bike on his property,
Mhm.
and he walked out of his house and shot the kids in the head, and they were 8 and 9 years old.
And he raised money on GoFundMe.
Yep.
Hmm. But they're
So
saying they don't raise money for violent offenders of crimes, or what's the stipulation?
people they say that they don't allow fundraising for people accused of violent crimes for their defense, which is not true because they've done it before. So
Hmm.
he might have one there. I don't know. He's got lawyers. They're gonna try to sue whoever they get because they get like 20% of that shit.
Have you seen this? What the Tipper Taylor Topper? What's the guy's name? Tucker Carlson interview? Like I really want to see it. The
I,
one with
I watched a little bit of it. It's on YouTube, and
yeah.
then I have XM Sirius,
Hmm.
and so it's on that too. And of course it was on TV. Yeah, I watched. I'm not sure if I watched the whole thing. I might have watched the whole thing. Because I
You don't
watched it in
watch
parts.
that?
Well, I don't know because I watched about like total. I watched about an hour, but I
Oh,
watched it over the course of like
drag.
parts. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
So
know
I
if I
don't know
could
if I saw the whole thing or
watching
not,
you.
but I saw most of it.
Hmm. Because he sounds like he even wants to
He's
sue some of his own lawyers staff or something like
he,
that for taking money or claiming that he had to
no, he's not.
use money that he
Well, he's
didn't.
not happy with the lawyer. No, he got all the money, but he was just not happy with their what they did. But he fired them and he got new lawyers. I
Oh,
don't.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going after. He's got lawyers, so the lawyers are going to do it. It's not him, you know. So he's just going to take the money. But
Hmm.
like people are going to get sued. I don't know. There's a lot of people who are going to get sued So the lawyers will figure that out. He's actually a really smart kid. Like the shit he was saying, like when I was 18.
His life is now totally gone in a, I don't want to say a 180, but it's like he went from what he was probably going to do in life, and now it's like total. I'm not left turn, like maybe what, like
Well,
like his life trajectory is totally different now.
yeah, I mean now he's famous. He went from like maybe being a person making like 60 grand a year to being a famous person.
Hmm. But
Like I mean,
there's a big difference between fame and infamy.
no, there's not too much of a difference when it comes to paycheck. Like I mean, he's gonna get like he'll probably get a book deal for like $1 million. You know,
Hmm.
then he's getting like just one of the GoFundMe thing, not GoFundMe, but you know, there's a bunch of those sites. Like one of them raised 800 grand for him. Then he's got that bail. Remember, he paid bail. He paid a $2 million bail, so he gets that back.
Hold on, hold on.
I mean,
When you make bail, it's only 10%, correct?
no. So in Wisconsin, you have to pay the full bail.
$2 million.
Yep, which
Yes.
is why he should sue for that too. But I don't know if you can, because that was bullshit. Like they gave him a $2 million bail. Then he
Well,
had to pay. You know who paid it?
who? Ricky Schroeder or the pillow guy?
Rick Schroeder.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, talk about your name you haven't heard in a while, and then he just pops up on this shit. Like he's got to
Yeah,
be up there too.
Rick Schroeder paid. Well, he didn't pay it all, but he donated a big chunk.
Okay. Well, here I'm gonna walk and talk because I gotta get me a beer. But yeah, like I mean, I've heard him say that Rittenhouse himself said that he almost wishes he'd never gone there. So
Well, so you gotta remember that some of what he's saying is because he's gonna sue the shit out of a lot of people.
wait, why would that matter? Why would he say that he wish he had never gone there?
Well, because it makes him look it makes him look better. Because
Ah,
he also says he supports
Black Lives
Black Lives
Matter.
Matter,
So wait, so
and like
now
the fucking way
because he doesn't believe it?
well, I mean, no one on the no right wing person believes that Black Lives Matter. They're communists that don't like black people.
Who? Black Lives Matter don't like black people?
No, Black Lives Matter. They hate.
All right. Well, that's so much to unravel there. So the verdict.
That's
Where did
why
you
the
get the verdict?
Black Lives Black Lives Matter.
Mhm.
Black Lives Matter is it's the KKK. It's the same people.
Ah,
It's just it's a Marxist like anarchist organization. You know, do you, they've done it in other countries before. Like it's just the way it works. You know who the first people Marxists kill when they take over?
I don't know. Who do they kill?
The people who they get to revolt. So basically, if Black Lives Matter took over, the first people that would get lined up and shot are the black people.
Okay. But where were you when you heard the verdict? Did you just wake up? Were you sitting up waiting for it? Did you wake up early or just hear it on the news?
No, I heard it when it happened. I think I was watching I might have been watching Alex Jones
Oh, okay.
or maybe or Megan Kelly, one of them, because they did it live on Megan Kelly and they did it live on Alex Jones, and
And isn't
I watched both,
or
but I'm not
subpoena?
sure which one. Huh?
Isn't that your boy getting subpoenaed by the lovely U.S. government there?
Who, Alex Jones?
Yeah, isn't he? I think he got
I
subpoenaed.
mean, maybe. Yeah, they all get subpoenaed,
Um,
but none of them are going. That's why they're all getting in trouble.
um, so then we got
Like,
the verdict of the Ahmaud Arbery case today. Now, were you
yeah, but
surprised any of those
no, that was.
things?
I mean, it was pretty open and shut. Like, I guess they did have a defense, but it wasn't a good defense. Like, I mean, so like the way that case works is the killing itself would have been self-defense,
Mm-hmm.
but the question is, like, so if they were allowed to pull their guns when he ran at them and grabbed the gun to kill him, well, they could defend themselves, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
but they were never do that. They were claiming citizens arrest, and
Mm-hmm.
like it's a defense, but like you have to be allowed to do a citizens arrest, and they weren't, because for one, like you have to witness the crime,
Uh-huh. And he
or
wouldn't do anything.
like when you have to witness a crime has to be a felony. Like if
Robbery.
all he
Yeah.
well, like all he did, if he walked, yeah. So in order to be a burglary, you have to break in with intent to steal something. So for one, there was no felony,
Mm-hmm.
but they were arguing that they thought it was a felony.
But they thought that his robbery was a felony?
No, well, they thought that he was a robbery. He never he didn't rob, at least
Uh-huh. But they
there.
thought that was a felony as well.
But well, no, that's their defense.
Oh. They were trying to
For what?
stop him from committing a crime. And they
No,
wanted to.
they were not trying to stop him from committing a crime, trying to detain him after
Mm-hmm.
he committed a crime, which is a citizen's arrest.
Mm-hmm.
But he like well, his side is shady too, because he wasn't jogging. Like, that's a lie.
What was he doing?
He was casing a place to commit burglary, probably, most likely.
Hold on. It wasn't the place that was under construction? Like, what is there to steal from places under construction? The wood?
There's a lot. It's not like, it wasn't like under construction, like just a like a foundation. It was a house that was under construction. So the house is all there. There's shit to take, but there were burglaries in that area.
Mhm.
Like,
But
the dude wasn't.
correct? He
Well, I
wasn't
mean,
moving.
the dude wasn't. He wasn't jogging. Like he like that's he probably was just wearing, like he's wearing khakis and shoes without socks, and it was 20 miles from where he lives.
Mm-hmm.
So most likely he's not jogging, but but that doesn't mean like you could shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
He was probably doing something he shouldn't have been doing. Like, he wasn't supposed to be there. So he was doing something shady, or like there was something wrong with him. Like, maybe he's mentally or something, but he was definitely on the shady side.
Mm-hmm.
But in order to
He couldn't prove any of this. He
yeah, well,
couldn't
I
prove
mean, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter if you prove it or not. Like, you can't shoot someone for being shady. Like, if someone walks on your property and like starts peeing on a tree,
you can't
you
shoot him
can't
because he's
shoot
not
him, right?
endangering your
At
family.
least not in that state, huh?
I mean, you can't shoot him because he's not really doing anything to endanger your family. Like, he's not threatening your life.
Well, so No, you so their defense wasn't so their defense was about the citizen's arrest.
What their
If they
defense?
so if they were allowed to do a citizen's arrest,
Uh-huh.
then they would have gotten off for self-defense because uh, while they were doing the citizen's arrest, they pulled a gun,
Uh-huh.
and then he ran at them and then grabbed at the
Mhm.
gun. So that's a deadly threat. But because they instigated the threat. So for one thing, um, when you block someone from moving,
Mhm.
that's kidnapping.
Mhm.
Like you don't have to take someone and put them in a room for kidnapping.
Mhm.
All you have to do
You
is
stop them from getting to where they want to go.
yeah. And so once they chased him in the truck,
Mhm.
and then they cut him off.
Mhm.
So at that point it would be a false imprisonment.
Mhm.
So but because they started it,
Yeah.
they can't claim the self-defense. So like if everything they like say they were doing a legal citizen's arrest,
Mhm.
then it would have been self-defense because he went after them
Mhm.
with the like he charged them.
But here's something that I'm thinking. Let's say the guy never like one of the three of them actually videotaped that whole thing. If they hadn't videotaped that, it literally would have just been dead guy's word against three other people, correct?
Yeah, if they didn't videotape it, they would have got it off because they would just said he charged at them
Mhm.
and they shot him because it'd be that's reasonable doubt because there's no real proof. Like I
Uh,
mean, you would have like some like there would have been like tire like you would have seen the trucks, and so like they would have still had to go to trial, but they would
uh,
have probably won, but maybe not because like I mean it's still like kind of shady because
mhm.
they chased him because it's not Florida. Florida has stand your own ground. I don't
Mhm.
believe they have stand your own ground there. So you're not supposed to. They everything they did was wrong. Like
Mhm.
like they were just some dumb dudes. Like you, for one thing, they filmed it. They chased him. Like you don't chase people with your gun. I mean, just don't do that.
Yeah.
Like if the dude like really commit robbery, you just take a picture of him
Uh,
and give it to the police,
mhm.
and then if you see him again, call the police.
Mhm.
But I mean, that was that was pretty straightforward. Like I mean, that was gonna be. I mean, it looked like murder. I mean, they had a better defense than I thought they like. I thought they had like they
Mhm.
actually had a defense that was possible. But I mean, the it wasn't
The
a good
Three
defense.
Stooges.
But I mean,
The,
it was a
the, the trial
defense.
was
Huh?
was the trial of the Three Stooges. Like they're just Larry, Moe, and Curly. Like they just
Yeah,
they
they
just call the police and that's it. We saw the
and
guy.
even with the without the video, they would have probably still got convicted because there's three of them,
Hmm.
and the dude that was filming,
Hmm.
that's still felony murder.
Well, the fact that he filmed it, I don't think he got felony murder though. He got a lot of other
No,
things felony murder, or he did
no,
get.
well, they might not have said felony murder. If they said third degree murder, that's felony murder.
Hmm.
But the point is, what would have happened is the DA would have went to that guy and they would have told him to testify.
Hmm.
Like
A flip him.
they would have said something like testify and we'll give you like 3 years for
Hmm. Flip him. They wanted to flip
some
him. The other guys.
yeah. like he would have got, like, that's what I mean. Without the videotape, he would have probably he would have probably flipped anyway, because I mean, like, he didn't kill anyone and he doesn't even know the dudes.
I was just trying to help.
So yeah, so I bet he would have flipped either way. But I mean, with the video, he like, I don't even know if the guy who filmed the video even did he get convicted?
Yes, I mean he got convicted on I think 4 of the 9 or whatever charges that they were all up on. He got
What, do
like
you know which charge?
I can't remember. I know I heard it. I heard them all, and I was like, yeah, I'm not sure which one he actually got.
Because they're all of them could have gotten felony murder. So the guy who filmed it, he could have gotten felony murder for being there, because all all that you have, like, in felony murder, the kidnapping, you know, where I was telling you the false imprisonment,
Uh-huh.
that's a felony. So if someone dies while you do a felony, that's murder. You don't, it doesn't even matter what you do. Like, say you were like, say you rob a bank and
Uh-huh.
the security guard shoots at you and misses you and kills someone, you get charged with that murder.
So it says that the I don't know, I guess he's the curly of the bunch, William Roddy Bryan Jr., the neighbor who joined the pursuit and filmed Aubrey's final moments, is guilty on 3 counts of felony murder, 1 count of aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and criminal attempt to commit a felony. But he was
So
cleared on charge of malice murder, felony murder involving aggravated assault with a firearm, and the count of aggravated assault with a firearm.
yeah,
Like
but
nothing.
it doesn't matter. He got the felony murder.
Mm.
Yeah,
What?
so yeah, that means if he got a kind of felony murder, that means he's going to jail for basically arrested.
But I mean, that's like maybe 30 years. I mean, these guys aren't no spring chickens. I think
No, no,
they got to be like
no.
in their
The
40s, 40s to 50s.
the the first the first two are they might get the death penalty.
I don't know why we let
The first two, they're up for, I think they're up for cap for that.
But getting the death penalty and actually being sentenced to death are 2 different. I don't know. I said getting the death penalty and then actually putting them on, like being killed, are 2 different things. Like I'm just like, we need to get more of these people on death row executed. Like we have so many people on death row, and it's just like, what the fuck?
What there's not a lot of people in death row, but
It seems like there's a
two,
lot.
you have to
Prisoners are on
you
death
have to
row.
make sure.
No, I'm saying like I figure after 10
There's
years,
not a
gone.
lot. Like, I mean, there's definitely I mean,
I don't know. You're talking, but I can't say what
what
you said. Say what you said again. Repeat your last.
oh, I said there's not that many people on death row, but
Hmm.
you can't just kill people. You have to make damn sure. So that's why it takes so long.
But I think after, let's say 10 years on death row, your days are numbered. It's like
No, it
like,
doesn't go by it doesn't go by time. It goes by your appeals. You get 3 automatic appeals.
uh-huh. And that is
So
for
it
them to look at all the evidence over again and try to
yeah,
find.
to make sure, because you
Mhm.
can't just kill people. I mean, like, because even with the pills, they kill innocent people, you know.
Yeah.
So you
But
gotta make damn sure. And then it doesn't matter if you're on death row, like you're gonna be in jail for the rest of your life
Mm.
Anyway,
But now they wouldn't have just like back-to-back appeals. Like they can have the appeals anytime they want. It's just about when they want to issue the appeal.
no, you so you get automatic appeals, but it takes time, and like no one's rushing, because like so like you start you yeah so you start your appeal, but it's
Mhm.
not like they're rushing to go through it, because they don't care, like, because you're gonna be in jail forever, so they can
Mm.
take as much time as they want.
Well, I think if they truly think they're innocent, then they want to get out quick sooner rather than later.
Well, most of the time, it's not about being innocent. So a lot of the times, even if you win your appeal, it's not like you're going free. Then they just uh, take away the death penalty, and then you'll be in jail for the rest of your life.
I don't know, man. I think just about anything I do in life, I'm like, could this lead me going to jail? And then I choose accordingly. Like, I'm not gonna try to drag a man who I think may have done something without actually having proof that he done something.
Well, I mean, like the guys, they're definitely not the smartest bunch. Like they fucking filmed it. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, and then not only did they film it, they handed the film to the cops.
Mm.
That's
So
like,
they not said
remember
anything
uh, remember the what was his name, the tight end for the Patriots,
to Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Hernandez?
Yeah,
What
they
about
they
him?
they convicted him because of his security footage.
Of
Filmed
crime?
him. They filmed him murdering the dude.
Wait, why wouldn't he delete it? Or he was proud of it and he would show it off to people?
No. Well, technically, deleting it is a crime. But if I murdered someone and the cops asked for my security footage, like I would right in front of the cops hit delete because because like I'm like, or I was like, I guess I'm going to jail for 5 years for deleting evidence.
Rather than life in prison or
Yeah, like if I murder someone and I know it's on the security footage, I'm just going to delete it. And they're gonna be like, you deleted, I mean, you destroyed evidence. That's a crime. I'm like, ah, shit. Guess you got me. Fuck. Like, I mean, I don't know. And then on top of that, like, like the cops wouldn't even know because the second I shot someone in my fucking house that I know has security cameras,
Mhm.
I'm gonna delete this shit at that moment.
Mm.
So when the cops come, they're gonna be like, "Where's the footage?" I'm like, my security camera's broken, or like I delete my footage every day.
Mm.
Like, I mean, and it happens a lot. Like people set up their own shit and then they use the shit to get like that. It's stupid. Like, delete your shit.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna put security on your home, like, I mean,
What'd you say?
that would be part of you. Like,
What'd you say? Just
have a plan for if I film myself committing a crime. I don't know.
mm.
So I said, like, build my security system. Like when I said putting together my security system,
Mhm.
the first thing I'm gonna ask the guys putting my security system in is like, how do I delete this shit if I film myself doing a crime? Like, that's number one thing. And if they say, oh, you can, I'll say, okay, those cameras, take them out. Like, I mean,
But
like,
you
put
want,
the cameras, like,
I think I trust you want the security not in case you do a crime, but you want them in case you get robbed and you can see what's going on when you're not there.
yeah, but then, so if you got two choices, either someone might rob me and I won't see them, or I'm gonna film myself commit a crime.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with the first one. I'm like, oh shit, I guess I won't see the people around my house. But like,
Wow.
or I would put the cameras like, like on the outside so I know who comes in,
Mhm.
and I would definitely have the room without cameras just in case I'm gonna murder someone. I'm like, hey
Mm.
dude, come in this room without the cameras.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, why? Because this is the murder room. Because it's got no
Oh, wait. Who he
cameras.
killing? You. But like, I got
I
choked
mean,
up.
Hernandez made it into, huh?
No, I was saying I got choked up when I heard the
You
verdict.
got choked up
Yeah,
for
man.
what?
Because it's crazy how even in 2020, 2021, how a black man cannot be left alone. Like like people thought he was committing a crime. That's why they followed it. That's why they.
No, no, that's not what happened. He was committing a crime.
What crime was he committing?
Well, I mean, he the he was definitely doing something wrong. So he
But
he
what
was
was
probably casing the place, but he definitely committed like he shouldn't have been there. Like
why,
he went.
why, why can't he be anywhere he damn well pleases? Because it's
Well,
20 minutes from his house or 20 miles away from his house. He can't be there.
well, for no, you're not allowed to do what he did. Like that's not
What was
allowed.
he doing? What was he doing?
He went into someone's property and went inside their house.
That wasn't the see. I'm still thinking that he went into a house that wasn't fully built yet. You're saying he went into a house that somebody was living in who just wasn't home at the time.
No, no, no. He went into he went into someone else's house. It doesn't matter if they're building it or not. He walked into someone's house. You can't walk into someone's house, right?
Okay, so here's the thing. There's camera footage of Ahmaud Arbery walking into whatever, either that house or another house or something like that. There's also other people walking into that house,
Yeah.
other races and everything else. Why is it that
No, no.
when
There's
he did it,
the no the other people. If they walked into the house, they were probably allowed to walk into the house. Like he walked onto private property, and like he went into a house, like a construction house. Like he walked into the house.
Mhm.
Like that's like for one, like you can't do that.
Other people did
Like
that.
they
Other people did exactly what you just
no
said.
no
Already.
no.
Yes.
I mean no. If I don't know, cause you watch like MSNBC or shit, but like
Mhm.
if someone walked into the house, they were probably allowed to walk into the house. There
But
wasn't like there wasn't a shitload of people walking onto this house. Like I mean, yeah, he wasn't supposed to be there. Like it's like there's no way around it. It's not something you're supposed to do. Now
so
you're
what,
not supposed to shoot someone for
what
that.
crime is that? That is trespassing? Just trespassing?
Well, one's trespassing, definitely trespassing, and then I think he took a hammer or something, right? Or he didn't.
I don't know about why would he take a hammer?
Dude, you know, he wasn't jogging. Like, stop thinking like he was just some innocent person, just like jogging through a neighborhood. That's not what happened.
But hold on. At that time he took taken a hammer? Because what crime was he committing that they were trying to do a citizen's arrest for?
Well, no, they probably weren't trying to do a citizen's arrest. Like they're stupid dudes. They don't know what the hell they're doing. they probably after the fact said citizen's arrest, but they were probably just trying to hold him for the cops, which is technically a citizen's arrest. But they probably had no idea what they were doing, but maybe they did because they worked for the cops.
Mm. Hold on. When you say work for the
So
cops, that doesn't make it sound like they are actual cops. So what job do they have if they work for cops, but they aren't cops?
no, I think no, I think like the dad might have at like a long time ago like been a cop, but I think he was I don't I don't know too much about it. Like you have to look it up, but like you have to like so the dude wasn't a jogger. Like that's not true. Like it's just not what you do. Like you don't jog 20 miles out of the direction of where you live and in full khakis and like shoes without socks. Like he wasn't jogging.
All of that, all of that comes out after the fact, though. Nobody knows where
well,
just because
no,
you're not.
The dude wasn't jogging. Like, cause you know what fucking joggers look like. The guy wasn't jogging. Like, so he did, and he wasn't cutting through. Like he wasn't walking home. Like he wasn't cutting through to walk home. Like he had no reason to be there. Like there's no reason for him to be there. So he was doing something he wasn't supposed to do. But even with that, like they should have killed him.
Mm.
But it's not what they say it was. Like they make it sound like it was like some like innocent black dude like just like having like a jog through a neighborhood and then some guys got in a truck and shot him. Like that's not what happened. The dude was doing something wrong. And I think he has like a
My question is,
well,
what
I
was
mean, the dude was he was probably casing the place to rob it. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure you gotta look up more of the facts, but I think he might have had some burglary convictions, but he was probably there looking for shit to steal.
Mm.
But it doesn't matter. Like they're still not allowed to do the citizen's arrest. But don't make it seem like he was just some innocent dude. He shouldn't have got shot, and the guys definitely probably should have got the murder charge because I don't think they were doing this. Like they might have been doing it, but they did it wrong. Everything they did was wrong.
Mm.
Like that's just not how you're supposed to do it. Like you see some guy run by your house, so you run in the house and you get guns and you chase him with a truck, and then you're in a truck. So like there's no reason to get out of the truck and point guns at him.
Mm.
You could probably just stay in the truck and call the cops, or you could call the cops and just follow him in the truck.
Mm.
There's a lot of shit you could do. Like they shouldn't have pointed the gun at him because of that. Like the reason why you don't point guns at people and tell them to freeze is because they might charge you and try to take the gun from you, and then you shoot them at that point, and then you're gonna go to jail.
Mm.
Which is why you don't pull your gun to tell someone to freeze. You pull your gun to shoot someone, or you don't pull your gun at all.
Yeah. When in doubt,
So
do not.
like they shouldn't.
Would
Well,
say.
just don't fucking chase people. Like that's not too tough. If the person's running away, huh?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just agreeing with what you're saying. The person's running away. Don't.
Yeah, don't chase. Yeah, like if they're running away, they're not injured anymore. Just let them run. Like call the cops. I know it sucks that people are robbing your shit and stuff, but just fucking call the cops at that point.
Or that's why you have the cameras to identify a guy, and there you
But
go.
they fuck. They're retarded. Like
Well,
they go to jail just on the that they were stupid. But the guy like he's not supposed to be there. Like people are like, oh, you can't just why can't a black person be there? It has nothing to do with black. It's not his neighborhood. He had no reason being there. He wasn't cutting
but how
cutting
do
through.
you know he wasn't? Because there's other people there, other races. the other people of other races aren't being accosted like this. They aren't being treated like this.
Well, no, because the other people of other races are probably from the neighborhood. You
I
don't go running. You don't go running through people's property in the country. Like, I mean, like, you just don't do it. And then, but the guy shouldn't have chased after him.
mhm.
But like, I mean, he definitely probably did something wrong. Like, I mean, like, not wrong enough to get killed, but
He did something wrong, but you can't put down what he did wrong.
no, I mean, like,
Committed the crime.
he definitely trespassed.
Mhm.
He definitely trespassed, and then two, like, he had there was no reason for him to be there.
But then you got to put that on all the other people who were there, because like all the videotapes that I've seen.
What all of other people?
Huh?
Yeah,
What'd you say?
but you don't know who those, but you don't know who those other people are.
Well, I know that they're alive. That's about it.
Because like, those other people probably like had reasons to be there.
Well, that's but then we're all speaking about hypothetical.
No, it's not hypothetical. No, this guy, no, this guy for a fact had no reason to be there. Those other people we don't know anything about, because for one thing, there's not a lot of them. Like, it's not like hundreds of people are walking like hundreds of people who don't belong over there are there. It's not like it's like a common place for everyone to cut through.
But then that he still poses the question of, well, why is he 20 miles away from where he lives, just looking at like neighborhoods or whatever, or houses that are still being built?
Because he was a criminal, I think, right? I don't, like, look it up. Was he a criminal?
I don't believe he was a criminal. I don't know that much about him. But it's like, who goes in, like, there's houses are being built like what? Every every 5 minutes there's a new house being built. I don't go 20 miles out of my area to look at houses that are still being built or under construction, to look at what things I might want to get out of there if I'm a career criminal. He doesn't
No,
show
that's a.
having
I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can steal from a construction site. I mean,
a hammer, but that's all you say he has
no,
stolen.
no. I thought, no. I said maybe. I heard he picked up a hammer, but no. I'm saying there's lots of shit you can steal from a construction site. The dude wasn't supposed to be there. Like, there's no way around it.
He's not supposed to be there, but everybody else in every video of surveillance of that house is supposed to be there.
There's not a lot of people. Like,
Well,
there might have been like one video of one person walking through the thing, but it wasn't like it was like some spot that is like, it's not like it was like in between like the school and the neighborhood where all the kids would go cut through the property, you know.
well, I know at
You're,
least I've seen like
you're in
maybe other people, like a white woman and her husband. They're looking at the house, just like, you know, like they're like, oh wow, they got some new whatever island in the kitchen. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know what right he does.
yeah, but like, I guarantee you that if that other person that you're talking about that was looking through the house,
Mhm.
I guarantee you, if the guys came out and said, "What are you doing?" they wouldn't have just start to run away.
So that's what happened. They confronted him, asking, "What are you doing here?" And then he just started to run.
I'm I'm not sure if they even got a chance to ask. Like, he definitely started to run.
The guy who shot him said he's already confronted him, or he's had some
Oh
type
no,
of.
this is this is at the, you mean at the confrontation where they shot him, or
Yes,
before that?
this wasn't the first time they had either tried to do something to him or had
No, no,
had
no,
an interaction
no.
with him.
There was someone. Someone robbed the house.
Yes, but it was not him. It was not Ahmad
Yeah,
Arbery.
yeah. That's something totally different. Like someone said, like a description that they said was him, but that's like not this. Like this guy, he ran.
I don't know, the son who shot him said this is not the first time that they have interacted with him.
No,
They,
no, I think they might have interacted with someone else, but I don't think it was him. Not before this.
I think they, because they said that this is not the first time they've seen him, and this is not the first time that they've
No,
interacted.
I think they said this is not the first time they thought they saw him.
A lot of mites and maybes that they thought they saw
No,
him. That
no,
can't be.
because if they would have seen him before, they would have probably actually got off.
Man, all right. Well, we'll have to.
Because then they would have had.
Well, we'll next week to figure out the story because, of course, now
uh,
they're still
uh,
discussing phase.
no,
So this,
I mean I'll look into that stuff, but that stuff doesn't matter. Like, because it doesn't matter, like, because they weren't supposed to shoot.
the first time that they seen him or the second time that they seen him,
Like,
that
nothing matters. Like they weren't supposed to shoot him, but
Mhm.
he definitely was not supposed to be there for a fact. He had there's no reason for him to be there. Like he didn't live there. Like there's no reason for him to be there. Like he could, maybe he could be mentally unstable.
Yeah,
Like,
they
but
always talk about his mental health.
yeah, like, well, yeah. So like he shouldn't have been there. Like it's not like he did a lot of stuff wrong on his part.
Mhm.
But the guys who shot him, are like, they did commit murder, so that's all that matters. But like to say like some, like the way they make it sound is like there's some like innocent, nice like black guy just jogging through a neighborhood, and then dudes got in a truck and ran at him and killed him. But that's not what happened. Like it
Well,
was
until you have a charge of something,
well, there'd be no charge or something because he's dead.
uh, but I mean, he had to have been stopped for doing something. If he wasn't doing something besides just being there, you got to give me more than he did. He doesn't belong here.
No, I mean he did the trespassing, right? He wasn't a jogger, because that's not like there's no like that's not what how joggers look. He's definitely not a jogger. Like people don't jog.
The fact that he was jogging or not, I don't get it.
Well, because he's not, like, if he was jogging, then there's an actual like if people do jog through neighborhoods.
Okay.
So like then there would have been an actual like reason he was jogging.
Uh-huh.
But he was not jogging.
He was in the neighborhood 20 miles from his place doing something that apparently he's not supposed to be there doing. But
well, I mean,
he took a hammer.
No, you're not allowed to walk into people's houses. Like you can't do that.
But everybody else who's caught on videotape walking into that house.
There was one person. You're talking about one video of someone that walked and looked at the house, right?
2 to 3, yes. There's 2 to 3 videotapes, 2 to 3 other people doing literally exactly what he was doing. Going into a place.
I'm telling you that if those people did that, and then the guys got out of their house and ran up to them with guns,
Mhm.
They probably have been like, "Whoa, dude, we're just looking at the
But then
house."
we're still talking about hypotheticals.
No, no, it's not a hypothetical.
Yes, we're talking
If
about
you're
hypotheticals.
not,
'Cause we
no,
don't know
no,
about these
no,
other people.
you're talking about a hypothetical. You're talking about people you don't know anything. One person we know about is this black dude that
Mhm.
was not supposed to be there. He wasn't. He walked into someone's house, right? That's
So
like
the
he walked onto
videotape of
someone's
other people,
property into
videotape,
someone's house.
but there's videotape of other people
Like,
doing
yeah,
exact same
who cares? Who cares about the other people? Like, I don't know why that matters. You can't
because
walk into someone's house.
you can't just single out one guy doing something other people are doing.
No,
But you're claiming,
it wasn't just one. No,
that other people had
they
permission to be
didn't. No, they didn't single out one guy. They singled out one shady guy.
there.
Like, I mean, it's not like a black white thing. Like, the guy is shady looking. Like he's like he's not clean. Like, he's not jogging. Like, he's not supposed to be there. The other people, like, I
You know
guarantee
nothing
you,
about. You know
huh?
nothing about. So
Yeah, but
they could not be, they could be trespassing
no,
just
you know,
or they could not be
you're
trespassing.
making something up. I know that there was one guy that was shady that was not supposed to be there. You're talking about other people that I know nothing about. Like,
But
you're the one that
you haven't seen these other videos. I'm lost on. You haven't seen the surveillance camera of that house where other people are doing the exact same thing Ahmad Arbery is doing. Like
they're not
looking.
doing they're not doing the exact same thing, because for one thing, he took something, right?
You're saying he took something. Did he take something?
Look it up. You're right by your computer. Did he take something from the house? But he wasn't supposed to. You're saying there's like what you're saying is, what about those other people who are doing something wrong?
No, I didn't say doing
Like,
something. Doing the exact same thing.
no, like, it's not like it's something wrong. You cannot walk into someone's house, right? Like, that's not like a hard concept, right? You're not allowed to walk onto into someone's house. So, like, you're saying that there's videos of other people also doing something wrong.
Yeah,
All right,
but
but
not
but but why
blocking.
is that? Yeah, but that's not that doesn't that's not really that important. All that's really important that he was doing something wrong, right? Some, like, some people rob a bank and they don't die, and some people rob a bank and they die. But he was definitely not doing what he was supposed to be doing.
Well, we can't
And
find out what illegal thing he was doing. He took a hammer.
no,
If
I mean,
if
we said you're saying what illegal thing? He was trespassing. He went onto someone's property into their house.
and none of that should constitute death. We can agree on that, correct?
Yeah, but we already said that.
Okay. Then
But
then
he wasn't some innocent dude. Like,
anything that he was doing should not have led to his death. Can we agree on that?
well, but like, of course, if you grab someone's gun, like, they're gonna kill you.
Yes, but he was being detained not for grabbing his gun. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
being
I
detained for
know,
something
but like,
which
probably
shouldn't have
you
ended
probably
up
shouldn't
in.
do that. Like, but the question is, why did he do that?
Well, we will never know because he is dead.
Well, no, probably do know, because the reason why he probably did that is because he didn't want to be there when the cops came. Because he was probably doing something he wasn't supposed to be there for.
Well, dead men tell no tales. So, what have you
Yeah,
been watching?
no,
And wrap it up.
like, yeah, it's a murder, but like it's not. It wasn't some innocent dude jogging like through a neighborhood.
We're both sounding like broken records. What have you been
Yeah, no,
watching? And let's wrap it up.
all right, yeah, that's. But like, yeah, the case wasn't really that big of a case. Like it was murder. It was probably gonna be murder from the beginning. It looked like murder, and they came back with murder. Like it wasn't even like. I mean, it shouldn't even been in the news.
Well, what have you been watching? And let's wrap this up. I don't know
Oh,
how many times I could say it.
the Hawkeye I watched and I liked. I actually think it's my favorite Marvel TV show so far.
You're putting that above Loki. You're putting that above Winter Soldier or Captain America and the
I
Winter Soldier.
yeah I didn't like. I only moderately liked Loki. I didn't like it that much.
I am in shock, sir.
Like it was too long. Like there was a couple of episodes that were like fillers.
Loki had only 6 episodes.
Yeah, yeah, and that was like four episodes too many.
Whoa,
but but
that's
the Winter Soldier I liked a lot.
okay. But either way, you said you like
But
Hawkeye. Did you
but
not
I
also?
like yeah I like so far I like this better than Winter Soldier.
Mhm.
I didn't get to see Ghostbusters yet. I'll probably go see it tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to see that. Like I've always been a fan of Ghostbusters. I don't think I ever had a Ghostbuster birthday party. I always wanted to, but I did like the whole ghosts and Slimer
I
and
did. Have you
cartoon.
ever seen have you ever watched Stranger Things?
Yes, yes, I like Stranger Things. I didn't. I think what season 2 they were Ghostbusters or something like that.
Yeah. Well, remember that argument they were having with each other,
Which who was having that argument?
where the black one was like, "Why do I have to be Winston?"
Uh I'll be honest. I only watched the first season of Stranger
Oh
Things.
well, basically,
Then I stopped.
all the friends dressed up like Ghostbusters,
Uh-huh.
and you know the one friend is black.
Uh-huh.
So they're like, "You're Winston," and he said, "Why do I gotta be Winston?"
Because Winston is black. Like I don't know.
No, well, but that's why they said he's Winston, and he was like, "Why do I gotta be Winston?" That exact same thing happened to me when I was in sixth grade, where we went dressed up as Ghostbusters, and they're like, "You're Winston." I'm like, "Why I gotta be Winston?" I was like, "I want to be Egon."
No, everybody wanted to be Egon or Venkman. I forget what was
Yeah, well,
Dan Aykroyd's
Ray,
name. There you
Ray.
go.
Well, Egon was my favorite one,
Because he's the brainy
so
guy.
I wanted to be Egon.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just liked him. Apparently they didn't like him, but I liked him.
They didn't like him. Who?
The uh, that's why it took so long for them to make the movie.
What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
think Bill Murray got along with him.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not they.
He's the
It's
director, right?
they. Yeah, Harold Ramis is his name.
Isn't
But
Egon the director?
Harold
Harold
Ramis.
Ramis, right?
Harold Ramis is dead.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but isn't he the director
Of what? He's not
of
the
Ghostbusters?
yes, the original Ghostbusters, yes.
Yeah.
But this is not directed by a dead man.
No, it's directed by his son.
Okay, but how does that mean that because let's say him and Bill
The
Murray,
reason why they didn't, the reason why they haven't done a Ghostbusters is because they didn't like each other.
but is Bill Murray even in this movie? Like, what does that have to do with them not making a good Ghostbusters movies in the past 10, 15 years?
Because they didn't like each other.
But Harold Ramis has been dead for like 5, 6 years.
Yeah, yeah. So it's taken that long for them to get it together. They've been trying to do another Ghostbuster movie for 20 years.
But correct me if I'm wrong, Bill Murray is just the actor. So it's not like he doesn't have rights to Ghostbusters.
Yeah, no, but you can't do a Ghostbuster movie without Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd.
In this movie, is he in this new one?
I believe Dan Aykroyd's in it.
Okay, so what is like this movie?
No, no, in it. I mean, he was on the Tonight Show, right?
I haven't seen. I think I saw reunion
Yeah,
with the
like,
three of, but I don't know.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, why would they be promoting the Ghostbuster movie if they're not in it?
But because they're the original Ghostbusters.
But that's not how it works. Like when you do a reboot,
I don't
like
care how it works. It don't matter how it
I'm
works.
saying
I'm
saying they might be in it. Like Dan Aykroyd's in it, right?
I don't know. Is he?
He is. It's about the Ghostbusters. You know that, right?
That doesn't mean that just because it's about the Ghostbusters, that doesn't mean they all have to be in the next movie. Winston was not in the female one.
No, none of them were in the female one, right? Or was Dan?
Bill Murray wasn't Venkman. He was playing like some other character.
Yeah, no, but that's like the female one. It's not Ghostbusters. I don't count it. The point is, the reason why they haven't done the Ghostbuster movie is because of they didn't get along.
But Harold Ramis has been dead for 5 years. You're telling me it takes 5 years for a well-known franchise to get greenlit and then film?
Well, yeah, because they had to. For one, they had to agree to the movie. Yeah, that's right. They got to be in it because I listened to the interview and Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis said that the reason why they did this movie is because when he came to them with the script, they liked it. So they got to have something to do with it. Maybe they're producers.
So date of death. Harold Ramis has been dead since February of 2014. So that was 7 years ago. So it took 7 years for the movie to be made.
That can happen. I mean, there's lots of movies that take 7 years to make. You gotta for one, you gotta write a script.
Uh-huh. Yes.
They have to agree to the script.
They who? The studio?
Look, no, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, and Harold Ramis.
Script. Bill Murray has
no, that's I watched the interview. Right? Their exact words were, he came to us with a script and we looked at it and we liked it.
He who?
And then
He who? You said he came to us with the script. He who? Dan?
The son.
Okay.
The son.
Okay.
The son.
But you love I don't like playing the pronoun game. Like I don't know who they is. I don't know who he is.
But it doesn't matter who they is.
It does.
The point is, no. It could have been I don't know, like Tom Jones. Someone came to them with a script that they had to agree to.
So you're telling me if Bill Murray did not want to be associated with Ghostbusters, this film would not be made? You honestly think that?
I watched the interview. They said, dude came to us with the script and we looked at it and we liked it and then we made the movie. So maybe they do own it.
Okay. Once again, more hypothetical. So you're
no. For a fact, Dan Aykroyd owns the script. Like he owns the right.
We're not talking about Dan Aykroyd. We're talking about Bill Murray. You're telling me Bill Murray
he probably
be in this film.
They probably all own it. Not Harold Ramis, but Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd. They probably have some rights to the script.
Why wouldn't Harold Ramis own it? Because he's dead?
No, I mean they probably all owned it.
Yeah, but you said maybe Harold Ramis. Why wouldn't Harold Ramis own it?
no, I said not Harold Ramis because he definitely doesn't own the script.
Oh wait, it wasn't Harold Ramis who directed the first one. It was Ivan Reitman. I think Ivan Reitman directed the first one.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. So
Hmm.
I know how they didn't Bill Murray didn't get along with Egon, right?
Yes.
So they both died.
Who?
The director, the
Because I mean,
Egon and the director died.
no. I don't think Ivan Reitman is dead, but he's not. He's no spring chicken. He was probably what, in his 30s when the first one came out. So now he's like 70 something. I don't think in your 70s you want to be, in the Hollywood mix. You don't want to be sitting waiting on a script.
Talking about like Top Gun is he's in his 70s, isn't he?
Who?
Was Ridley Scott? No, he died actually.
Tony Scott? I
He,
don't think Tony Scott's directing it. I'm pretty sure the Maverick is directed by a new, younger guy.
yeah, because he killed himself.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
Ridley Scott or Tony Scott, one of them killed himself.
Yes,
They
but
were they were directing Top Gun 2.
wait, they were both directing it?
The one that killed himself was
Okay.
directing it.
Oh,
But
I don't know.
but I mean he was in his 70s, right? And Ridley Scott is still alive. He's in his
Yes,
70s, right?
but I mean,
And,
most people in their 70s, even in Hollywood terms, they kind of already got their money. They're not all over the world. They're not Betty White. Betty White's almost
check
100.
check you're on your computer. Check
Huh?
IMDb to see if Bill Murray has writing credits on Ghostbusters
Well, I mean, I'll just put in Bill Murray writing
or
credit Ghostbusters.
producer credits because Dan Aykroyd wrote Ghostbusters, but I don't know if he wrote it with Bill Murray. But you know what? I think what happened is they probably wouldn't make the money. They probably wouldn't make the movie unless they all agreed to it.
Oh, how did the female version of Ghostbusters get made? You can say it doesn't exist. You can don't want to acknowledge it, but it was made. So how was that made if they did not agree to it?
No, it means they did agree to it,
Wow.
but they didn't. They're not in it. So, but they did. They had to agree to it. Bill Murray has to have something to do with it, or he's got to be in the movie because they were promoting the movie.
All I hear is post credits. That's all I hear about Bill Murray post credits. I hear nothing about. Oh, I spelled writing credits wrong.
What do you mean post credits?
That when I type in Bill Murray ring credits Ghostbusters, all I see is post credits.
Or
So
producing credits?
Man, I don't have time to be putting in every single thing.
Well, you're the one asking the stupid questions.
Yeah, like you honestly tell me that if Bill Murray did not agree to be in this movie would not be made.
Well, not being no. If he didn't agree to the movie, it wouldn't get made.
I believe it would be made.
No, it definitely wouldn't get made because then Bill Murray would say, "I didn't agree to this movie. Like I don't like it." Like that's not what you want. Like you want them all to agree because they're friends. I mean, if they don't agree to it, they wouldn't make the movie.
We don't like each other.
Just
I see.
just look it up.
I mean, I'm looking it up now. Nothing about writing
All
credits.
all I know is Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Egon. What's not Egon? Winston. What's Winston's name?
Ernie Hudson. How can you be
Yeah.
in the movie and not know people's names besides their character names? If you ever walk up to these guys, it's gonna piss them off to high heaven that all you know them by is their character names, sir.
No, because if I walked up to him, I'd say, "Hi, my name's Oliver. What's your
Just
name?"
like that. And you're not gonna remember it. Oh, hi,
Huh?
Winston. And you're not gonna remember it. You're gonna say, hi, my name's Ernie Hudson. Oh, hi, Winston.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'd say, hello, my name's. Oh, they'd probably introduce you. I wouldn't call them, but like, you don't know every actor's name.
I tend to know people who are famous. There's always like that one guy who played like mostly supporting roles, but I know Ray Fiennes when I see him.
But Ernie Hudson is like, I mean, he's like borderline famous. He's famous for Ghostbusters.
And he's famous. I know
Yeah,
the
I
man
know,
when he
but
walked on stage.
I don't know Janine's real name.
Who's Janine? Oh, Annie Potts? How do you not know this?
You you know her name?
Annie Potts? Yes. It's not like this is the only thing she's ever done. She's done other movies. She was in Designing Women.
Dude, I wouldn't even be able to point her out in a like if you put their faces or like if you put four girls' faces in front of me,
Uh,
I wouldn't I wouldn't be able to point out which one she is.
See, my problem is I have like a photographic memory. Like if I see an actor in one movie and I remember him for that one movie, I have a hard time when I see him in another movie. Oh shit, that's the guy from this movie, that movie, that movie, that movie. And then I can't stay focused on what's going on. But
Well,
then
I know some. I don't
I
know
know,
all of them.
I know a lot.
I don't know the fucking secretary's name from Ghostbusters. That's just weird.
But is that not one of your favorite movies? Ghostbusters is not one of your favorite movies?
I know Janine.
Like you don't know her actor name. Like you know
Why would I
Sigourney
know the actor's name? Like
because
I,
it's one of your favorite movies.
but I don't like the actor. I like the character. I don't even
Um,
know who the actor is. Like
but do
I've never seen him
you know
before.
Rick Moranis is in Ghostbusters, right? Do you know Rick
Yeah, but
Moranis?
yeah, Rick Moranis is super famous.
Okay.
Like like that's like like I mean not Tom Cruise level, but he's pretty up there for
Canadian
practice.
Canadian Brad Pitt. Is that what you're calling Rick Moranis?
I mean yeah, he's for the 80s and 90s, like Rick Moranis was pretty big.
Yep. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, all that good stuff.
Yeah, but like I don't know the name of like I can't think of someone like I'm trying to think of a movie like what's the last yeah like
Dude.
Honey I Shrunk the Kid.
Uh-huh.
I know Rick Moranis.
Uh-huh.
I don't know
And
any of the other actors.
yeah, I don't remember anybody else either. I don't know whose wife
Like
was.
like
Who,
Jumanji, Robin Williams, but I don't know any of the other ones.
but I think the girl was in Jurassic Park. That's all I can
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. Like I know the actress like was in other, but I don't know her
Julianne
name.
Moore? Wasn't Julianne Moore in that movie? Oh.
Julia, I don't think she was in Jumanji. You're
Well,
thinking about you're probably thinking about Terry Gilliam, right? In the new ones.
I'm talking about the Robin Williams Jumanji. He had a love interest or a female lead. I believe
Who
that was.
was it? Oh, I don't remember.
Uh, but either way, so you watch that King Richard. How was it? Did you see it in the theater? Did you see it on HBO
I saw it
Max?
on HBO. It was it was not terrible because it's a biopic.
Uh-huh.
So it was and it's a sports movie, so it's got cool sports moments. Um, Will Smith did a good job, but it wasn't great, but it was good.
Hmm. But what about the
Like
kids? Like Venus and Serena, where they
what
both.
I mean, they it wasn't really about them,
Oh, it's just about the father.
but they're in it. Like they're in it like a major part, but like it's just they're it's a sports movie, like they're doing this the same shit that's
But
in every sport movie.
they were Venus and Serena. If this was them as a kids, this would be them.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not too convincing, sir. Yeah.
No,
No.
what was the question? There was no question there.
Was were the actresses who played Venus and Serena, did they act like that was them as children? Like, did you really feel
Oh,
that they?
yeah, but I don't know what they were like when they were kids, but the characters that they were playing seemed like Venus and Serena. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, but they were like, I mean, they were really young.
That was a little better. I just want to say that.
Well, I
The
mean,
first time,
Venus is
yeah. Wait, what was the question? You just said, yeah. Wait, what was the question?
Venus,
Like, what?
Venus is a 14 in the movie, so that means Serena is like 12.
Uh-huh.
So it's not like they're playing like anything like who you know them to be now.
Mhm. But
But
like, let's say, like even in like Space Jam, you can tell the actors playing LeBron's kids aren't his fucking kids because they act like
no,
actors. That's the type of stuff.
I would never watch Space Jam
You
because
haven't seen it,
LeBron's in it.
no?
No, I refuse to watch it. If LeBron James in a movie, like I'll never
Uh-huh.
watch that movie.
He's been in a lot of good movies though.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if it says LeBron James, whatever the movie is, not watching it. Unless
Wow.
unless it's like Dune or something. If LeBron's in the second half of Dune, I'll
Mhm.
watch it, but I'll be mad about it.
Okay. All right.
But like, if it like, I'm not watching Space Jam 2 with LeBron because LeBron's an asshole, so it's not like worth watching.
Uh,
Was it any
well,
good?
I think I told you I've tried to watch it multiple times. I can't sit through it in a full sitting. So like I've fallen asleep too many times for me to count. It's like, all right, this isn't worth it. But I know the past week I've watched two phenomenal TV shows. This thing, Hit Monkey, is by
Oh, is that
Marvel
good?
on
Is that
Hulu.
good?
I liked it. I didn't know I went in not expecting a lot, and it surpassed my expectations. And it has
I should watch it then.
Jason Sudeikis, or whatever his name is, from Saturday Night Live. He plays the male lead, and he's playing off of a monkey who, is a monkey. So it's like never really like I hated to watch a film about a
Oh, it's
monkey.
not a cartoon?
No, it's animated, but I mean, like, it's like he's playing it opposite a monkey, and I'm like, if this monkey talks, I'm not watching this all the way through. But he's a monkey, so he doesn't talk. Like he barely does sign language. But it's like,
Wait, it's a cartoon monkey?
I mean, the whole thing is it's animated. It's animated.
Oh
The
yeah.
whole
So why do you like if it's animated, why would you care if the monkey talks or not?
because that's not if he's supposed to be in modern, realistic times, the monkey's not going to talk.
Oh, I
So
understand.
I was just been out of the whole TV show forward. But I mean, it's only like 8 episodes, 30 minutes each.
No, I saw it, but I just didn't watch it. Like I have it on my list.
Yeah. I mean,
But
it's refreshing compared to like all the non-TV shows and all the realistic stuff out there. And a
I just
monkey assassin who has
I
a
just realized it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Ishmael.
gobble gobble. I'll be sleeping in about 30 minutes. But then I also saw, I,
I'd be
I
sleeping, but I
yeah,
have family here, so I'm probably gonna I'll probably go to sleep, and then
uh,
at 6 o'clock, all the kids will start running out like yeah,
there you go.
because
That
my sister has like 6 kids.
this guy, she has like 6 kids, or she has 6 kids. That shouldn't be a like, or she has 6 kids.
Well, I got a count on my fingers, so let's see. One, two,
I hope
three,
I hope she watches this
four,
episode if she sees this.
5, 6. Yeah, 6.
I hope she,
One step. One's a step. The stepdaughter. So
mm,
There's 5 kids and one step kid.
mm. So on top of that, I also saw on Hulu, Nine Perfect Strangers, which was pretty good. It is an all-star cast. Once again, I watched something that I didn't.
Wait, is
I,
that the one with Sean from Psych?
No, there is a black guy in it. I don't believe that's Drew Hill, right? No, that's not
No, no,
him.
the white one. Sean's the white one.
Wait, what? No, he's
Remember?
not in it. No, okay,
Oh,
Sean.
so I'm talking.
It's not him. This is the that's a
No, because
different.
I just watched yeah, I just watched that one. Do you know what that's called? What's is it called?
No idea what you're talking about. I don't know what show you're talking about.
There's a new show. It's kind of like you know that show with Mandy Moore that everyone likes. This Is Us.
Okay, I don't watch that show. So
Well, there's a show that's kind of like This Is Us, but it's got Sean from Psych,
okay.
and it's got the guy that looks like Superman from what was that show Grimm?
Superman and Grimm. What are you talking about?
No,
Oh, the guy
there's a
from
guy.
Grimm.
Yeah, he looks like
Okay.
someone like an actor that would play
This
Superman.
is, you're talking about the show about whatever Million Ways to Die, or he wrote a letter, a suicide note, or something like
Yeah,
that. Okay, I don't
th-
remember this.
there's
Did
four there's four there's four
right?
friends,
Yeah,
and one of them
well,
kills himself.
yeah. I know the show.
Yeah,
I haven't,
I
but
just started watching it.
I never got to continue what I was talking about. Nine
Oh,
Perfect
you're
Days
saying
is
that's good?
yes, I would recommend it.
All right,
I mean, it's a serious show. Like you don't know what is bringing all these guys together at this resort, and it's Nicole Kidman playing a Russian gypsy or something like
yeah, I I keep meaning to watch that, but it's hard for me to watch Nicole Kidman since she did all the work
that. Well, I don't know what you mean. Oh, face like she had work
on her
done.
face.
Why can't you
She
watch?
she's got she's got all the she's got all the plastic surgery.
Hmm. I think I'd have to see her
Yeah,
because
when
I think she put on stuff to make herself not look like Nicole Kidman for this role. I haven't
no
seen
no
her out in the
like
wild.
she's got well all you know how all the actresses do that Botox shit.
Yeah, chemical
And
peel.
it's yeah, it's always kind of weird for me to when I'm watching the actresses that like that.
Hmm.
Like even when I watch Megan Fox now, it's kind of weird.
I don't think I haven't seen Megan Fox in anything but Transformers. I don't know what movies you
You
watch.
oh you didn't see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Okay, but I don't think she had work done in that, did she?
Yeah.
I mean, she's such a minor character in that, even though she's April O'Neil. But it seems like the story
No, I'm
is
saying like whenever like this it's weird when they can't smile.
oh, like I said,
Like I've
her
been
character
watching that.
in middle school. I didn't even
Well, I've
notice.
been watching that new show with Kate Beckinsale.
I don't know what show that is.
It's
I
like she's playing a journalist, but it's like she seems like she did it too with the Botox. You know
mm,
who did it? That's really weird. Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez is like what, like 22?
oh well, I don't know. I think she still looks like a 22-year-old. I don't see the work, but I didn't look at her that much when
Well,
she was like
well, the
see.
work on her is like it's better work, but it's just you know she got work because like she doesn't look like Selena Gomez. Like you know it's her, but you're like
Mm,
she looks totally different,
like somebody who ate Selena
which is
Gomez.
it's just weird. It's weird that she got work done because she's only like 20. Yeah,
Trying to. So what? Oh yeah, and then
there's that new and it's funny because it's
but say what you were saying. You stopped right in the middle of what you were saying.
because you were broke up. It was like it's Selena Gomez, and then there's Martin Short and
Yeah. Talking about murder in this
Steve Martin.
house.
Yeah, but
Murder.
it's so funny because like two of them are 70-year-old men,
Mhm,
and one of them is like a 23-year-old girl, and
mhm.
they all have the same amount of work done.
Oh, it's shots fired, sir. Shots fired. But all right.
No, Selena Gomez. She's just a her acting style is really weird. It's like
Well, she's got the
it's really
new
subtle.
acting. She's got the new acting
Huh?
style. She's got the new acting style. It's when you act, but you don't look like you're acting. There you go.
Maybe it's just her acting style is just more subtle.
Yeah.
Like it's
But
not big.
so my last pick of the week, I've been watching. It's random. Like my YouTube on my PS5 disconnected. So then, like, it wasn't signed into an account, and the first thing that I saw was 60 Days in Jail. It's a whatever reality show
Oh yeah,
on.
you told me.
You think you could make it in there? I don't think I'd. Well, first of all, I wouldn't sign up for something like this. But you're saying if they paid you like handsomely, you want like 100 grand to go on the
No,
show.
no. It would at least have to be. Oh, they're in there for 60 days.
Uh-huh.
I'd say my starting point would be 500, but I'd go down to 300.
$300 a day.
No, 300 grand. I would start at 500 grand, but I'd let them lowball me to 300 grand.
Well, that ain't gonna happen. So you're not gonna be on the show. But I don't think you'd be able to
But I would.
the training or the interview phase, because the interviews that I saw with people is like you gotta have tattoos. You got tattoos, but it's like you got to be able to not be confrontational. And with your previous history, you always look like you're into a battle of.
I got tattoos.
Yeah, but people are gonna ask you,
No,
"Oh, what
no,
tattoo?"
no. I know. I've already got it figured out. The first thing I'd do, I'd either like punch a guard or act crazy, so they send me into the hole, and
But
then I would stay in the hole.
but then you're not doing like they want you to be in there, but they also want you to be taking notes as to what security guards aren't doing proper protocol, and like let's say what type of drugs are being coming in and going out, and but you can't do that if you're in solitary confinement.
There's no way that like those guys would get murdered.
Who? The people that they put in there? Well, if
They're
you
like,
have
you're like, no. The second you're like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just taking notes to see what kind of drugs you're bringing in.
but they don't do that. They have a cover story where it's like, hey, I'm in here for this, that, I did time and whatever, but they can play the role. I don't think you can act your way out of a paper bag. So you being in there, you're not gonna make it.
No, I wouldn't have to act. You just, I mean, you're just in jail. You just be like you are in jail.
But you're already talking about trying to get into solitary confinement. Most
Well,
inmates aren't trying to get into solitary confinement. They don't go in there and try to break the nose of the first guard they see. They don't do
or
stuff like
not,
that.
or to tell you the truth, I would first say, excuse me, sir, can you put me in the hole? Like,
Uh-huh.
what, like, I wouldn't just punch the guard in the nose because he might kill me. I'd go to the guard. I'm like, sir, I'd be like, I would like to go to the hole. If I punch you, can you just send me the hole? Like, I'll just do like a fake punch and you just fall back.
But you're ruining like this program is not meant for people to just go in there and go into the solitary confinement. They want to know how to they can't improve the jail if you're only in solitary confinement.
I gotta watch this show because like what you're saying, it doesn't seem like it would be possible.
Well, they make it work. Like out of what? Like I only watched season 6. I didn't watch first season.
So what you're saying is, okay, for one thing, let me just, because I haven't seen it. So they're cameras, right?
In this one unit or whatever. Like the prison,
so
but it's just
that means
one cameras in it.
Like there's one camera?
No. There's multiple cameras in this one unit or bunker or whatever you want to call it.
All right. So that but that means that in order for that to happen, they had to okay it with the prison, right?
Yes.
So basically, and the prisoners don't know they're being
No,
filmed.
the prisoners know that there's cameras there, but they don't know who's in this program, who's in the 60-day TV show, and who's not. A couple of times, people are like, "Oh, I can tell that you're not a prisoner." Like they start calling them out, like, "Oh, he's a 60-day. Don't talk to him. He's 60-day." Like there's a lot of
Oh, but they know they're being filmed.
yes, they know that they know that they're being filmed, but they don't know who's not a real prisoner. They don't know
So
who's part of the
they
program.
basically, so they went to real prisoners and they said, "We're gonna put you in a prison with a camera."
Yes,
And and then they have some of the prisoners are real and some are fake.
yes,
And their job is to see who's committing crimes in the prison.
yes. And how the correctional officers can improve
Yeah, so you, but
their
you
thing.
understand how that's not gonna, that doesn't work, right?
Why would it not work?
All right, let's break down
This
the premise.
this doesn't
You've
work
got
like
real
no
prisoners,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mhm.
And you're telling the real prisoners, we're gonna put you in a prison with cameras.
Hold on. I think these guys are already in prison.
Yeah, no,
They're
they're
bringing
in
the prison.
prison, but they went to these guys in prison and said, we're gonna put you in a new section with cameras.
I don't think that's how it goes down. Hey, there's a film crew coming in. No, I don't think the prisoners know that there's no the prison already has cameras. So if they add more cameras, it's not like it's gonna make that much difference. They're being
So,
surveillance
but the prison has cameras,
already. Yes,
but you have guys in there that they know aren't real prisoners.
guys who the guards or the prisoners?
Well, the guards definitely know, right?
No, the guards do not know.
So you've got a prison
Mhm.
with cameras.
Or they already have cameras. Now there's more cameras.
All right, but the prisoners know that there's a show being filmed.
The prisoners know that there is a show in the world called 60 Day. They don't know that their prison or their area is part of this program
But how would they know there's a show called 60 Days?
because these guys were not always in prison. Huh?
But like you and I, we're not in prisons, right? And before yesterday, you didn't know there was a show called 60 Days, right?
Right.
So why would people know about a show called 60 Days when it's obviously not famous enough that people know about the show?
I don't know. I don't know what. Wait, say that again. How do
All
people
right,
know about the show even though it's not that popular?
yeah.
I mean, it randomly showed up on my YouTube, or it randomly showed up on this YouTube channel because I watch A&E. A&E has Walking Dead.
No, what I'm asking is, so are you sure that the guards don't know that there's a show being filmed?
I'm pretty sure because there's guards that have been terminated from some of the intel that these people have gotten about how this guard is just really bad to the prisoners and how they don't do correct things.
But that sounds kind of weird, doesn't it?
It's reality TV. Reality TV shows.
That's what I mean. Like that something about the premise doesn't work, right? Because you can't just have, because you have cameras, which is fine, right?
Mhm.
But you can't like, do they blur out the guards' faces?
I don't see them blurring out. Yeah, I don't think I've seen too many of the guards being blurred out. I have seen a couple prisoners be blurred out. I mean, they can say, "Hey, I don't want my image
Yeah,
to be."
that's what I mean. So that means someone has to ask them.
Yes, to release.
Oh, like after the fact, they're like, we just filmed the show.
They don't do that much behind the scenes
No, no.
about,
What I'm saying is something about it seems kind of fake because you know how there's a lot of fakeness to reality television.
yes.
So like what I'm saying is, it seems like they would have had to sign off on it. At least the
Yeah.
guards, maybe not the prisoners, because the
Mhm.
prisoners might not have a say because it's being filmed.
Uh-huh.
But you had
But
you had
but you've been on multiple sets. Like whenever they do like some reality or prank show, they aren't gonna have people sign the release until after. So
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
and then they ask them to sign it after.
Yeah, but like if they're firing guards, or they're like,
Mhm.
"Hey, well, we actually filmed you bringing the drugs in. Do you mind signing this paper so that we can show it on television?"
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, how much rights do prisoners have in a jail?
Not the prisoners, the guards.
Oh, well, I mean, there hasn't been an incident where a guard is bringing in drugs. Are you kidding me?
Well,
Like,
you said guards have been fired.
yes.
So what I'm saying is the guard who was fired, his
Mhm.
face is on the camera, right?
Yes, yeah.
Which means that he signed off on that.
I don't know what rules or laws they have, but I mean,
No,
yeah.
no. The reason why it just seems kind of weird is because like, so if they know they're being
Well, here's the
filmed,
thing.
why would
Here's the thing. I was even thinking about this earlier. Like, there's one guy. His nickname is Megatron.
yeah.
If that's not his real name, if that's not his real nickname, they could use another name like Officer Parker or something like that. So even if they have this person on camera, they aren't using their actual name, so then they could get away with using their image without their.
No.
But either
Well, I
way,
don't know about the prisoners. The prisoners like might not have the rights anyway because you said there are cameras, so they just added
yeah.
cameras, so they know that they're being filmed, but they just don't know where the cameras are. But they know there are cameras, right? So that I understand. I don't understand the guards, but what it's weird is like if they know there are cameras, why are they committing crimes?
Well, who is committing crimes? The prisoners or the guards?
The prisoners, right? They're bringing like they want to know how they get drugs in and stuff like that.
But it's a prison. All prisons have crimes being committed, even though there are cameras in the prison to to survey all this stuff. There's
But
still people committing
obviously,
crimes.
no, you know, if you're a prisoner and you're committing a crime, you know where the cameras are.
Well, they don't know
Obviously,
about other ones, nor do they know about undercovers who might be, snitches or informants or part of
well,
this.
but I mean, I guess you would know that there are snitches because there are snitches in prisons.
Um, but people still do crimes in prison. Why risk
Yeah,
getting more time put on your books unless you're
well,
literally
but usually, I mean, the people who do crimes in prisons,
Mhm.
they know how to do it without being caught on camera doing the crimes.
Well, yeah, most of the time, like you never see the stuff like like people aren't just out there smoking crack pipes and stuff, but I mean they're
Yeah,
making like new drugs like something called clone or something like that. But it's like you never really see them with it. Like you see them walking with it in their hand, and then they
all
doing.
right, yeah, that makes sense.
But
So like,
they still got the people in the program like, hey, so and so's selling clone to whoever, and then all right, okay, so there's clone on the yard. All right, we're gonna lock down, and then they do like a sweep. Oh, we
all
found
right,
clone.
that
Oh shit! Oh
I,
fuck!
that seems that seems kind of dangerous. That show.
Yes, that's why some people have been pulled early because it's like, hey, I think my cover's
No,
blown. I don't,
no,
I
no.
don't like.
It seems like it's it seems like dangerous. I mean that like even if you get out, like
Yeah, but apparently, like in this past season, there is a guy who said after this season I'm retiring. So these people do this all the time. It's just this right now they're currently filming it for the reality show. But there's undercovers in prisons all the time, probably doing this off camera.
yeah, I mean, there are snitches,
No, but I'm talking
and
about
like you might have, but
undercover police officers who do this in prisons.
yeah, but those guys like or like I mean they're at serious risk, like they get
Yeah,
murdered.
yeah. This guy
But
said he's
these are
retiring.
these are actors though, right?
No, I mean, unless their whole story is fake. Like the one guy I showed you, he said he wants to go in there to try to reform
No,
people.
they're so this is a
There's nobody there that is quote.
so this is more like Vice, like they're undercover like probably like news guys, like guys who are like
Yeah,
doing it for a reason.
there's one woman who is a paralegal. She wants to go undercover.
Oh
To
yeah,
see
that
how
makes more
people
sense. So
know.
basically, it's
It's
like
not the
it's
real
a
world.
reality show.
It's
It's
not
like a
real.
reality show, but yeah, these are like real people. They're not just like actors that are going in there. Like they didn't just go to like central casting and say who wants to go in the prison.
No.
All right, that makes more sense. I thought they were like going to like central casting saying
Uh,
we need guys to go undercover in the in the
no.
prison because that's crazy.
Imagine trying to do that for non-union pay. No, sir. Cash at the end of the day, for 60 days? Sure. No, there's no.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm
what
not,
I mean because that's what I mean.
I'm not going in there asking for the honey wagon. Oh, excuse me, where's Crafty? Like, no.
Yeah, like see, that's what I mean. Like that's what I'm saying. If it was like me, like, and you're like an extra or like an actor, if they told me about that, I'd be like, if you give me $1 million, I'll go in for 60 days. But I'm telling you, I get I'll my contract for $1 million for $1 million. I'll go straight to the fucking hole, wait there for 60 days, and get the fuck out.
Well, that's what one guy did. I think the first season. It looks like, but then
Oh,
again,
really?
like for one, they're not paying you $1 million. Two, they're not paying you to not get information. So it's like so you're wasting your time, and their time, and yours. Like you could do.
Well, you're wasting their time because like if you got paid, you get paid.
You're not getting paid handsomely. Like you could get more money doing something safer than going into prison.
No, that's what I mean. Like I'd be getting paid $1 million.
Yeah, well, nobody's getting paid $1 million, so you never do the show.
Well, we don't know. Maybe there are, and we just
They
don't. We
are.
haven't seen the show yet.
Even that amount of money is not worth putting your life at risk because you don't know. Like, there's people in here. Like, yeah, one of the guys, two of the guys actually got shanks. Like they were they were able to be in the prison in the mix, and they literally got shanks. Like, yeah, I got a shank. They don't allow them to take him back to into the yard. So they yeah, we'll confiscate this. We'll tell the sheriff later on, hey, you were able to get a shank out, or you were able to obtain a shank. And I'm just like people get stabbed for no reason there, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. That's why it sounds like I actually gotta watch it because, but it sounds ludicrous. Is what I'm saying.
It sounds what, ludicrous?
No, it sounds dangerous. Like it
Yeah,
sounds like possibly one of their guys while filming the show could get murdered.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I know I saw one guy got his knuckle got messed up. Like there was a fight, and the guy's knuckle got, I don't know, dislocated, ended up here. Like knuckles aren't supposed to be up here. So one guy had to
Yeah,
take.
yeah. What I mean, like that show sounds like a big lawsuit waiting to happen.
I mean, the people in the 60-day program, I'm pretty sure they signed a release about, hey, put me in there. I wouldn't do
Yeah,
it.
it's like that same. That was my. When Fear Factor came out,
Yes.
I was like, I know this show's not gonna make it because someone's gonna get fucking murdered.
And it ran for 10 years, I think.
It did? No,
It
no, I'm
ran for
not
a
Fear
while.
Factor. I'm not talking about Fear Factor. Scared. There was one where like they scared people.
And they put him in actual prison.
No,
Scared
no,
straight.
no. It was like no, it was like they would do shit like you'd be driving your car and like zombies would come out at you.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. It was scare tactics. Scare tactics.
I mean, I don't know. You're talking about a show I've never heard of. So
Yeah.
uh,
The reason why you never heard of it because I think it only lasted like a season. Because I
yeah.
think someone was like, dude, you can't do this show, not in America. Like you could do it in Europe where they don't have guns.
What? What?
They, they would know. They would legit to be the zombies. Like like
Okay.
have you ever seen those prank videos on YouTube where they try to do it in the hood and they get guns pulled on them?
No, not guns, but they get their ass beat though.
No, there's been one like I've seen ones where the dude pulled a gun and like the
Mhm.
guy had to run out of the bush. He's like, no, it's a prank, because
Yeah, they
he
don't fuck
he
around.
came out like a zombie or something, and the
That's
dude just pulled a gun out.
yeah. But all right,
All right,
where they can find you, and that'll be the end of another one going old school around the back and back again.
yeah, so I'm gonna get the I'm getting my roommate. She's gonna be leaving, so her room I'm gonna turn into a media room.
Huh.
So I'm gonna get like a computer, and I'm gonna get so I
I
could do
thought
the Unreal Engine.
you already had a
Huh?
computer. I thought you already had
Well,
a computer.
I have a computer, but like I'm getting like a computer like with a capital C. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna spend like $4,000 on it.
Why can't you use the computer you already have?
Oh, the computer I have is good for what I use it for. I use it for drawing comic books and shit. But
Hmm.
like it's not like like the computer I want to get is for, like a more powerful one, so I can put the Unreal Engine on it.
Okay. I mean, I don't know that much about computers, so I don't know
Well,
what.
basically, I'll send you a link to it. It's fucking awesome. Like, so with the Unreal Engine,
Hmm.
you've seen like green screen shit, right?
Yes.
So with the Unreal Engine,
This is supposed to be wind down time. Like we're going into another story. Tell them where
oh
they can find you, and let's
oh
talk about.
yeah, oh no, I thought we were done and we were just talking. You can find me at American Heathens. That's on Instagram, and then AmericanHeathens@gmail.com is a email if you want to email me, but no one ever does. So
Yeah. And I am your host, creator, thankful founder. Name is Ishmael, Ish the Comic. Find me on all your social media platforms. This is another episode of the Gator, the Gamer Gator and the Heathen. That, my friend, is a true heathen right there. And we got the Gator. He's on a quick hiatus. I now have to find a new monitor, which I'll get shortly here so he can get all the bells and whistles back. But yeah, this is another fun episode here. And like I always say, good fight and good night. And I believe, Nate, you want to throw up your little.
what's up, billionaires?
There we go. All right, let me stop video.
So,
Hold on. Yes, no, I don't think it's
but yeah,
on.
so Ishmael, when I get the computer